Go from home.
Where did you grow up in Marsh?
Measurement.
Okay,
Yeah.
Blackstone, okay.
Blackstone represent.
Yeah. You already started, by the way.
Measurement to represent. But before local measurement to we moved a lot. Not a lot, but I was born in Lihuruti.
Valley, dog. That's where my dad is from. Oh, guys.
Yeah, I was born there because normally company at the base, Barke BTH, if I'm not mistaken. My dad used to work there. So in America there were houses that are Valley about BTH.
Oh, that is crazy, bro. Like where in Valley, like where, like which side, bro? Like
I think we were closer to. I remember something like the Wimpy.
Okay.
Maybe Nekidula side I'm not sure.
That's crazy.
We moved there. Ramuvela going to saying zone 4. That's where I started my primary there. And then when I was in like grade 5, we moved. We moved to measurements. And then that's where my childhood began, I think.
Were you always like a bubbly kid? Like, did you know at the age of 5 that I'm gonna be this type of person? Did you ever, like, when I was 5,
I was so sure that I'm going to be a policewoman. I was so sure that I was going to be.
Not the Volvo,
I swear, I was so sure.
Bro.
It was a whole thing.
To the cops.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. I'm a policewoman.
Oh my God.
I enforce law and authority.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
It was a thing that my mom used to make me say. Yeah, Mara, entertainment, what I do now, not from the get-go.
How old were you when that passion got sparked? And what was it? Because you do a lot of things. You wear a lot of hats. Yeah.
I was in Nekileko secondary.
Secondary, damn. You exposed your age, bro. That's high school, ne? Secondary.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, middle school. But Nikita got Denville, so there was no middle school, high school.
Oh,
it was just secondary, yeah. So there was a thing called English literature. So we were supposed to do some creative work. They wanted an advert. Either you do an advert or you write the script or you act it out.
Oh shit, that's
yeah. So me and my friends, we acted out, and I was so involved in Sunday school as well. Like drama, ropela, but it was nothing.
So you're not
serious.
Shy. It was like, okay, from the get go, you're like, okay, I like this. The acting.
Yeah, I mean, my family kind of made me that way because I had to get when I was a kid.
That's what I wanted to know. That's what I wanted to
know. But as a kid, so I automatically became one or entertainer buying because get like up the adverts,
oh shit.
So it's like
that's hilarious.
And then yeah. But it was not my thing. But it was not until I got to join debate. There was a debate in class, so I told my sister about it. I'm like, debate to go school. I get in mix debate. She's like, no, I'll help you, because that time she was doing marketing, post high school. She's like, no, I'll help you. I'm gonna script, sa debate.
What sparked the interest in debate? Like,
She pushed me. She always pushed me to do such things. I think maybe because she always said she wanted to be a news reader on TV.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. So I think maybe or a TV presenter. Those are because she liked it. She bought a lot of magazines. Nanale, Shakespeare.
So your sister actually birthed this person in
Yeah,
front of
my
us,
sister
eh?
and my brother. Hip hop
Okay.
is from my brother.
Oh.
And then when it comes to like public speaking and stuff, I'll definitely credit my sister for
Shout
that.
out to you, big shout out to the fam, shout out to the fam, and your brother too.
And my mom, Mama Nanale, Mama used to have a group, yeah, the kana badi bitang kana drummies.
Oh no, with the
Yeah.
doing the thing.
So Mama was basically you know, because naroka never did like uniform, so she would assemble like, you know, kids and say,
Oh, I
let's do
thought you
this.
meant like she was one of the drummers.
No.
So she had like her own
Hey,
drumming
yeah,
squad, nyana.
yeah.
So that's
She liked to do that because going to sing it was a thing.
It used to be a thing. Even like I think
Yeah, because got the weekend there, they would go around most of the thing. If you
What
got
was
like
the drummies though? What was that? Was it like cheerleaders? Was it like cheerleaders?
it's like cheerleaders.
Cheerleaders slash scouts.
Yeah, back then, whenever you said the drum measurettes, but as I like the American culture is like drummies. You know, before the football matches, there's a drummy that comes with the girls with the choreography thing. So the dance, I think it's from there. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But it was a similar thing.
There's a disclaimer at the moment.
I get it because I cannot say the culture is like that.
That's crazy.
But growing up, I knew the beauty pageants my mom used to love.
Didn't she now try to get you to be a drummy?
I dancing here and there a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, my mom was she I always say she was a cosmopolitan woman.
Okay.
She was very involved in the community.
That's dope. That's
very involved with extramural activities tabana nebana le di society tsa bone tsa di stokvel bo go apaya. She would go to events, cater and stuff when and then we moved to Majaman too. Yeah.
What type of music did your parents listen to though?
Ooh, Mama Urata, she's into, I know she loves Joanna Matrading and Dolly Parton.
Okay. I've seen a post about Dolly Parton.
Yes, and also she likes, what's that? Sinako dance. See, it's like a dance. Just go find it and get the and get the sound to it.
Okay.
She loved Oliver Mtukuti's music so much. Not only every album, and Brenda Fassie as well. My dad is so chilled. My dad is so chilled. He likes church. You know, clean brother. Yeah, not a socialite person, not a vibey person. Funny as fuck. Funny as fuck. Yeah. So music mostly gets tata from my brother because like varsity. So he would come with music from Joburg. So not only like a lot of cassettes, CDs.
What's the earliest memory that you have of like one of the songs or artists that he put you on?
Definitely has to be B.I.G.
B.I.G.
Biggie, don't you see? Yeah. That's my alias.
Oh, man.
That's my alias.
So that was your first taste of hip hop.
That was my first taste of hip hop.
Damn.
Your
brother was in varsity. You don't remember how old you were?
Man, I was a kid. I still in not so much. I'm for primary. I think I was in grade R.
Okay. Oh,
when he left home. Yeah, when he was, because apparently before he went to Joburg, Nalimo Unibo, he did 1 year, and then scholarship took him to Wits because he was in the tumbling yakomaba.
Gymnastics.
That's dope. Yeah.
Gymnastics.
Really? That's dope.
Then I quit.
Yeah. Yeah. Gymnastics.
That's dope.
My sister was doing ballet. We were chill. No sports. I mean, I'm for last board, so whatever I wanted, I kind of got.
That's dope. That's dope. So your brother was the connection to the music.
My brother was the connection to the outside world.
Okay.
He's in Joburg, you know. And later on, I heard stories where he used to host parties. You know, he was that guy who organized the Beshi and stuff. So he was really into pop culture at that time. And you can see even the pictures, where he was really popping. So he was my eye to the outside world, because even fashion. Can I tell you, I credit my fashion sense to my brother. Every time I had diaparo at Christmas, he would buy me what
trendy
girls are wearing in Joburg. Mama would be so mad. Mama, I know ya. I used to rock like the hipsters, the patasebo, you know, backless, like cool clothes.
Yeah, man.
Because of him. Even he would say, hey,
now shout out to your big brother, man. Shout out to your big brother, man.
So yeah, I kind of got that crazy fashion sense from him.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So now when does it start? You break away from their influence, you start developing your own taste. You're like, okay, I like this type of hip hop. It's not just him putting you on.
Yeah.
You putting yourself on.
Because you know, Majamanso is the hood, you know, and your parents don't want you outside because they know what's up. So go kind of like, you know, mama nasa because she knows what's up. So obviously I didn't want to be in trouble all the time. But I could talk with so I'll be home. And what's home? It's the Popeye. What's home? It's TV. So I got to find myself sort of, or you know, representations of what I think I like from TV and everything that I was. Recess was always the best. You know, Recess I credited for, you know, my, I don't know, maybe my vocab or my pop culture awareness, my awakening to the outside world, and what I think where I think I belong. Wabo. And then, you know, it's music, TVs, channels, and you know, I think I like this, I think I like that. But as time went by, I realized, you know, I like poetry, and these guys I can understand them. It's not like music, you know, where people sing and you get lost. They literally rap, and I can understand what they're saying, and it was also cool. It was so cool. As much as it was uncool, hippie, but it was cool.
So because also now you and now you are introduced to a different world, where as the people around you might not know that world.
Yeah.
So now you're viewed as weird.
Very.
Like
but I don't know if you Nutcase. There's a cat called Nutcase Komajamantu. I would say
that's a crazy name.
Yeah. There's one of the niggas by Longkore, you know, as I now understood hip hop home based. Because remember, my hip hop was just entirely state influenced. Now niggas by rapper mumutse.
Then now you're like, connecting with them.
I'm like, okay. So I have a cousin, Baraki Kafiso, super fan ya Motswako. So my first introduction to Motswako, Kika Ene, because he's hardly he would always be bumping, you know, Motswako.
Okay.
So
and what was that? Like, what's the first? You remember you're the first.
I was like, wait, Kitana Kereke, ne? Okay, Retsera Kereke, ZTC. So, come on, what I got to open Pinako. Why got to open Pinako Kereke? And then, you know, I understood, no, man, it's WHP, and I understand the history. Yeah,
I'm so sorry, but I'll tell you later though. We'll talk about this guy, right? I'll work at WHP. Every time people mention WHP, I just want to remind him. He put WHP at number 4 on his top 5 list. Like,
how dare you?
That side eye.
How dare you? Like, who are you?
He's the worst. But anyway, I'm so sorry.
The sellout, tell admit. What a bitch you can.
Never.
Nah, harita make I go back to.
But also, I start a show like
Nah, this time we don't do the intro anymore, dog. No intro. No. It's like I've been waiting for so long to sit down with Filoe, bro. Like there was no time for
It was
intro,
crazy.
bro.
Then mid conversation was like, oh wow. So we here.
No, man, I've been waiting for too long for this.
Yeah.
And I was also kind of low key mad at you when you did the podcast with. I'm not mad because that's family too,
Yes.
you know. But I was like, yo, I can't watch that podcast because I don't want to like steal some of the things that you said on there. I want, you know. But one of the things we were talking about is how you got introduced to Motswako.
Yes.
So now WHP was your first introduction to Motswako.
Yes, and then obviously after learning about that, people like Nutcase. Mind you,
Was Nutcase and also
yes,
is Nutcase also
Nutcase is a rapper.
Shout out to Nutcase.
So shout out to the nigga. That's a Malibu, Bukhoto,
Okay.
Banabatamaya Libo.
So he was
Correction beat.
Oh, I know Correction.
Yeah,
Beats.
Correction at the time was a kid. Like we were kids.
Damn,
You know,
yeah.
so he was that little nigga always hanging around with these hip hop guys.
Shout out to Correction Beats. That's crazy.
Yeah. Nakwate nasansene ele correction sigis. Nese correction beats. Nele correction sigis.
Was he like a gangster? He doesn't look like a gangster.
He's not Majamans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The influence. We are influenced by the gangsters, but it's not the body. You know what I mean? Because they are cool brothers.
Shout out to the gangsters too.
I don't know. So and then I was like, okay, I can and no lie. I was so extreme because I was that one with the chains, baggy
I can't imagine you being exposed like on another level now, bro. You know,
like baggy jeans, chains. Some point, you know, they were not sure if I'm like, is she like lesbian?
Tomboy
is she
vibes.
Straight?
Yeah.
Is she? What's going on?
How your parents receiving it? Like, is it like satanism?
There was a point where they thought it is because now I'm in Joburg and I dress all black with
I remember the punk
heavy
rock
eyeliner,
era,
the punk rock era. Then, you know, they're like, nah. The posters about
what posters? Oh my goodness.
Because I had Lil Wayne, I had The Game.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
So
scaring your mom,
like,
lady dog.
Because this is wrong.
Yeah.
But you know, as time went by, they understood.
Yeah.
They just understood. You know what? This girl is just different in how she expresses herself. Maybe we don't understand, but it's generally coming from a place of trying to say, hey, this is who I am.
This is who I am.
As colorful, as not so colorful. She is just a girl that thinks she's got superpowers.
That's actually dope. That's actually dope. So now, okay, you being exposed to Biggie, being exposed to WHP.
Yeah.
You mentioned not Correction 6, but Nutcase and Khodzo, right? Were you also being exposed to your Element, the Notes?
For sure.
Yeah.
Now, at the time when I was introduced to, when I now knew of Nutcase, it was when I started being very active because Mama Mabana was always aftercare my older siblings from Ziras. So now I'm here. One of my uncles Naberaka Arts Council, so I would always go there. So I was exposed to it. Raising like the drama, but not officially a member of Mabara. But you know, I always went there for theater productions. Now ended up having to be part of a theater production that went to festivals, Stop Crying, and all of that. So at that time, there were sessions in Mega City. You know, the battles.
Was that the expressions or what?
I think it was. Okay. There was one time MTN was also so then I was introduced to now the hip hop culture.
That's crazy.
So I knew Bo Crespo, Bo Element.
Crespo.
I knew Bo or King Dope, may his soul continue to rest.
Shout out to King Dope.
I knew cats like.
Did you listen to Muff Dog? Did you know Muff Dog?
Oof.
That's my homie. That's the OG.
I knew Muff Dog. I never say the whole crew. You know what I mean?
Shout out.
Yeah. Now there was also dance, hip hop dance.
Big that time. Were you in a crew? Did you?
I was like sort of.
Okay.
I would credit Main Switch because I was part of family.
Oh, I remember Main Switch.
Yes, okay. I was part of family.
Okay.
Thereby Main Switch.
I remember. Okay, there was KNF. Do you remember the dance crews?
I remember KNF. I remember Incomplete. I remember. Okay, Main Switch as well.
Yeah. There was another. What was that like? But this was. I don't know if it was just Facebook, but the New Gen, was that a dance crew also?
I thought that was a movement in J.
Okay, I think that was just the movement.
I think that was a movement. Yeah. And then generally, because at that time, I know I was close to being, I was like in high school, grade 10, grade 11, grade 12. And then after that, varsity happened. And then when varsity happened, I mean, I'm in Joburg, everything is possible. You know, you meet everybody from everywhere, all cultures.
Now the dream is really being built.
Now the dream, like, you literally live with the people that are doing music.
Things that you want to do.
You already see yourself.
You see it.
Yeah. So now my love for performing, and it started there, and I couldn't stop. I was in school. I was doing programming.
Oh, okay.
And I was not even interested in it. I just got in because my grades were good.
Yeah.
I got in because my grades were good, but...
So wait, now what was the thinking process for you, like, to go to Josie? Because you say you didn't like programming. Was that the plan?
It was all my brother.
Gosh. Shout out to your brother, bro. He knew, dog.
It was all my brother. Yeah. He applied for me, go UJ. He applied for me. I knew that I was accepted. It's like, no, they accepted you for programming, but you know, the first choice was biochemistry, but they didn't. So at least you know, computer science is not so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, your maths is good. It's like, yeah,
so you're good at maths, bro.
Yeah, I was.
Shout out to you, dog. If you guys went to high school with her, please comment if she's lying. Please, bro. Expose her.
So yeah.
So now you're doing computer programming.
I did. Yeah. It was the first semester. They gave me an F7. F7 means, nah, don't come back. You can't do this.
Whoa, bro, first semester, bro.
Yeah, first semester.
What was the reason behind that?
I was not attending.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to a couple of classes, and I was like, I don't understand what these people are saying, and it's boring.
Yeah.
I attended literature. I was attending maths. I was also attending psychology.
Okay.
But computer science, and that was my major.
Like,
I was majoring in it, and I failed. Didn't even go to the exam room. And they like S7. So my brother was like, no, don't worry, we are going to appeal. And this time around, he was like, okay, I'm listening. What do you want to do?
Shout out to him.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, since I'm in UJ and I was like, okay, I'll do humanities.
Okay.
And then I will do linguistics. I will major in linguistics. I was like, I find it very interesting. And I did. Stayed there for like a year. And I was like, I don't think I like this. So I enrolled for computer architecture. I finished that course and then came back home. And when I came home, that's when actually I got a gig to do a theater production.
Okay.
So I was like, yes, at least I'm going to tell my parents I got a job.
But now, so wait, while you that side, I always wonder like how because now you're from Mahikeng, and now was that your first time in Joburg, or had you?
It was not. Okay. My brother lived in Joburg.
Okay, so you used to visit
every holidays we are there.
Okay.
And he lived more campus because he worked.
Okay.
He was
it was not a big culture shock for you.
Nah, okay. I've been exposed to the life, but now this time around, I went there as Filoe, not just Filoe, Nakahatep.
Now
So now
you're
Refile as an
experiencing,
independent girl.
experiencing it.
That
on
was
your own.
that was a shock. That was mind blowing.
Yo.
That was crazy. Finding out that you don't trust nobody.
Ish.
Finding out that you just
that's
walk.
the thing. What's among Mahikeng?
You don't just walk around with
greeting everybody. Greeting everybody.
They took my phone. So yeah, it was pretty wild.
Oh, sorry.
It was pretty wild.
Oh, you coming in here? Sorry, so sorry. Yeah. I think maybe they were opening for her, ne? I don't know. Don't stop recording. Yo, like, this is real life. This is real life.
Oh man, hey, that's a thing. That's a
so
thing.
sorry,
Naturally, that's something my man doesn't understand about me. But I'm loud. Yeah, he says I'm too loud. We just woke up, dog.
It's crazy. But we were talking about your exposure to the culture that side, right?
Yeah.
Now it's a different world for you that side now, ne? So now the acting. Were you doing that while you that side? Because you said when you came back, you got a production gig.
Yeah, I mean, I acted a lot when I was home. Like I said, we're doing the festivals like Crime Stop, festivals like Cultural Calabash. There's a guy called Tembeni Joni. Shout out to Tembeni. When we were in school, I think he was in matric. I was in grade 10. He had his own production. He had an undying passion for acting. So he assembled, a group and said, we are actors and we're doing this. And he was reading about theater.
Okay.
So he was teaching us like real stuff.
It's not just like,
Yeah, he was teaching us like real theater things. So that when we went out there and compete, we looked like we're from like an academy.
That's sick. Shout out to him, man.
So my acting was pretty much my entire high school.
Yeah.
And then coming back, the day when I think I was home for the holidays, and then I heard about auditions Komabara. And I was like, you know what, let me just pop by. Yeah, I popped by, did the auditions, and a few months later they hit me up for the call bags, and that's when I got the gig. And that time I'm back home because I was, wondering, should I go back to school or what? And I got the gig. And I said, yeah, guys, so I'm staying home.
Was it a paying gig though?
Paying. Big money.
Ooh, shout out.
Big money.
Shout out.
Big money. That's when I was like, woo, yes, I have money.
It's real now.
I remember when the producer, the funny thing is that the producer at that time of the show is my current boss. Now in a different field, he's my boss in radio.
Oh,
at that time, he was my boss.
Does he remember you from that time?
He does. Because when I went for the auditions, he's like, it's this one I know, so
I can't be.
Let the vote. Yeah, I'm not going to vote. Because what can we do? So I remember when I had to sit down, Kofi Sinko Mabana with him. He laid down, it's like, okay, this is what's going on. The show is called Pushes Through Road. It's about Rex Rabanye.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, when he was when he was still in a group called the Teenage Lovers.
Oh, okay.
So we're doing that as a come up.
Man, that sounds actually really dope.
Yeah, it was a tribute. So he's like, no, we're doing this, Pushes Through Road, a tribute for Rex Rabanye. I was like, okay. So we're casting you. This is your role.
Okay, what your role?
I was one of the
backup dancers.
Not the backup dancers. The fun girls. I was one of the baddies.
They just say me loud. I'm sorry. You just mean fun girls.
I was the Betty girls.
Okay.
For them homies.
Oh man, so he loved baddies. Hey, Rex.
So when we spoke about the contract,
Bro.
and he told me how much I'm gonna get paid. He first says, for rehearsals, we are paying this. I was like, you're paying me for rehearsal?
Nigga, what? Nigga. Now I might need to go into theater, bro. To pay
Okay. I mean, I'm just a kid. What do you mean?
Bro.
And then performances, we pay this much. And when we are going on tour, you are getting this much. This is on top of your salary. And then after I told him, he's like, and he's like, if you're not happy, I was like, what do you mean if I'm not happy?
I'm taking it sign now. Where's that?
Where do I sign?
When these people change their mind.
Oh
bro.
man, that was the most fun production I've ever been in, because the dope thing they did about that is have like raw talent with professional actors. So
okay.
we were the young ones that, you know, they brought in
No experience, and then the other guys who have more experience.
and the other guys are the ones with experience. And it was directed by Martin Koboikai. Used to do Bo Haridumele and yeah. So I mean, I know the name. I was so happy to be directed by that man.
That's crazy.
Very strict. Can I tell you, the way he is so strict, I almost got fired the day before the opening.
Happened, oh my goodness.
He doesn't like lazy people. So he was like, can everybody come on stage? And then I stood up and I was dragging myself to the stage. He's like, dragging myself. He's like, please come back. Dragging myself. There's a girl next to me, Tepi. Shout out to Tepi, the best dancer ever. Tepi takwa. I go, Arisi, that's how you should. You can just go. Just like that.
And it's the day before.
It's the day before the opening. He's like, goodness. I'm not gonna work with you. You are so moody and you are so lazy. This much is, you're gonna get paid for the rest of your rehearsal days, but I'm done. I cried. I left Kopanele producer. As I walk out, he asked me what's up. I tell him. He's like, come back, I'll talk to him. And then they said, no, you're no longer acting. You're going to be in charge of costume. I was so bummed because I had already told my parents about it.
Bro.
But, you know, changed his mind. He's like, nah, I'm kidding. I just wanted to see what's up. And then, yeah, I did that. It was amazing. It was amazing. I worked with amazing people. I worked with Tepi Seng Muntiwa. Shout out. Tepi is one of the greatest actresses. Mahikeng, Filoe, Skomba, yeah, it was a beautiful cast, so heartwarming, so friendly, so welcoming.
And you think that was your first big production, eh?
Yeah, that was my first big production.
Yeah,
that was my first big production.
An opening night for you, like, how was it? Were you nervous?
I was nervous, but it was amazing. Because everybody backstage kept reassuring us, nah, it's all good. Don't worry. And you know you got this.
How did it feel like that first time when you saw the crowd? Now the curtains is open, now you're in there, you can see all these people. Could you recognize the people you know too?
No.
Because you're in the zone. You're in the zone.
You hardly see them, especially in the theater because of the light. You hardly see them because I didn't see them until Kofoya when we were done, and so my parents. My dad was not happy with my costume.
Because you wanted the baddies.
He was not happy. He went and confronted the director on some
opening night.
Open night.
Like, how old were you at the time?
I was I 20?
Okay,
I think I was 20. 19.
Okay, I see where he's coming from.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. I mean, so he was not happy, and also I was posing with a cigarette and alcohol.
Hey, so you didn't tell them before, and you didn't.
Nah.
Like, yo, this is what's gonna.
The only thing they knew is that I was going to do ballroom dance because Mama gave me a few lessons because she used to be a ballroom dancer.
That was a thing, bro.
Mama, ballroom.
Bro.
She did cha-cha-cha, all of that. Yeah. Most of them, I think. So she gave me a few lessons before I went in. That's the only thing she knew.
So now Pops is talking to your director. He's just like, yo, any kind of...
I gave why and I one.
Also, you're the only one. And also, oh my god, that looks crazy. That looks crazy. I don't blame Pops.
But it was dope. It was really good. It was amazing.
Now, because your director, you said he was very tough. How did he respond to your Pops?
He laughed. He's a funny man as well. He understood. He was like, because we were the young ones more production, and Nikki Mita father as well. So he was like, no, I mean, fifiking wana ke. So it's a yakam komu time. Sharp. He's from Christiana.
Did Pops eventually warm up to you?
He did. Yeah. He kind of did. I think that was the moment for them.
He accepted
and understood me as a creative, as somebody in the arts. Because I always tell them I do this, I do that. But I can't do it because maybe get sketch. Now they see it like I get paid. I go to work every day. And they finally saw me in a production. And a very well put together production. And very professional.
And bro, you said you were doing this at 20, bro. Like I really thought like you just started doing theater like recently. And the names that you're mentioning also is like heavy hitters too, bro. So you've been in the game, dog.
I've low-key been in the game.
That is crazy.
I've low-key been in the background. Yeah. See, that's one thing about me. I'm very good at being part of the shadow.
Nah, but you can't stop living your life. Bro.
I know, but I mean, I'm not. It's crazy that when people tell me about me, I'm like, really, like you're this bubbly person always showing up, and I'm like, really, I really do try not to, in a group of people, I'm not the first person to be to know I would say. The session is go Megacy. There's a whole lot of people that I tell me and they're like, main switch. Then I remember K Up. I remember, and when I kind of know all things.
Oh my god!
And it really doesn't hurt because my people know. I'm socially awkward. But my people know, and the people that would say Refilo is Babli or Refilo Ashayana is the people that are really around you, and they know what's up, and it's okay to play the drums. It's okay to be in the background because
play the bass. You can you all don't have to be the lead vocalist.
You can do the what you call this?
The triangle.
The triangle. You can do the triangle, and without the triangle.
I wish I played the triangle. I wish I could play that too.
It looks easy, but I don't think it is. I don't think it's that easy. So yeah.
Now, like you were sticking to the theater, right? What was the most? I mean, you don't have to mention his name, but the most difficult director you had to work with, like. You remember any difficult director that you had to work with, where you just felt like, nah, this guy is crazy. This guy is out of his mind, I feel like, creative people are very eccentric, especially in the theater world. I think you guys are very eccentric, bro.
And borderline, borderline abusive,
Oh, man.
It can get to that. And, fortunately for me, I never had that experience, with being bullied and stuff, but very strict people that I'm like, it's ridiculous. You don't even have to be that strict.
That's strict, yeah.
There was this production I was part of in varsity, as Kores, Nekitula Kores, Amberda. So shout out to anybody that's been to UJ Auckland Park, Amberda ladies residents. Yeah. So reporting live, this is your first flop first year award winner.
Wait, so there was the award for that? Oh,
Yeah, and
okay.
I went home with best flop first year.
What is the criteria to win that award? Best flop?
Not being obedient.
Oh my goodness.
House rules always
You
being
look
great.
like you were such a good kid, bro. What do you mean?
I was a good kid. I was good. I was a good kid.
I don't believe it.
I was a good kid.
Yeah.
I was. So the production was called Sangfies. So the whole thing, it's called Sangfies.
Okay, so you're gonna just throw them under the bus like that? Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm kidding.
Yeah, the whole thing. It's a beautiful thing, and I think that's what I love about my life in varsity.
Yeah.
Being in race, there's a culture, and you would be part of the committee. We do like fundraising events. We go to sports events. We are responsible for organizing the first year ball. And there's this one called Sangfies. Sangfies happens after a recess, September holidays. When we come back for second semester, we start planning for Sangfies. It happens from Monday. It's the whole week of activities, Sares. And the main event is the production, musical production. I was part of that musical production.
Okay.
So it's a ladies and the gentlemen's race. We are combined and we come up with
a
production.
So you did like a musical.
Yes.
Okay,
and in that musical, I was a dancer. I was casted as one of the dancers, and I felt like our director was just too strict. But as you grow in the business, you understand what creators are very sensitive and they are very particular.
Yeah.
And the idea they have in their head, they want to see it being done by us.
Yeah.
So we were not. I was always on a thing with her and him. There was two of them. So like, because guys
doesn't have to be that crazy, guys.
Yeah,
like,
relax. But yeah, I feel like that was the most difficult one.
Yeah.
Generally, also Tembeni was very particular, very strict. I remember one time, regular has the whole night because he was not getting what he wants.
It right, yeah.
Yeah, voice I can't even voice
it's gone, bro.
It's gone. Like, what do you want? It's like the emotions I want from you, I can't get. And literally, he broke me so much that when I gave the emotions, it was so hard to come back. I couldn't come back.
Oh my god!
And that's another thing with acting I really don't like, but I also love. I think it's like a drug.
Yeah.
It's addictive. Once you know that you can tap into that state.
It is so crazy though, man. It's kind of like, how do you leave now? Like, because you're saying it's hard to come back. How do you now? Okay, you were supposed to portray a certain emotion, and now you're in that zone of whatever.
Mm-hmm.
How do you now go back to being okay? Let me be Filoe now. Let me get out of character, hard. Bro.
There are many tactics that people use, and that's why like Hollywood has like psychologists and therapists always ready after a production. Actors will just book themselves into an institution to just get back, because really it's hard. And I was telling my colleague the other day, I was like, yo, Khadifele unkimetse. Khadifele is a character that I've been playing recently. I was like, Khadifele unkimetse. Sometimes I feel like and I realize actually I don't.
It's your character.
It's that woman.
That is crazy. It's that so
woman
crazy.
Because leading to the performances, I really have to come back and put myself in a situation of that woman.
How do you do that? How did you prepare for that role? Yeah, you're Khadifele, like.
Obviously influences that I've seen growing up.
What was the character?
Khadifele's character is a mom of two. She's a stay-at-home mom, lives in a village, got married to this man, and this man works in a tobacco company, colocation. So he has access to town and all of that. This nigga is going around just being everyone's husband, but his wife's, and taking care of everybody's kids but his. So Khadifel is home basically just trying to put it together, make sure that the kids eat every day and they go to school and they eventually, grow up to be stable men and women.
And that's a different character from you, because you're a mom, though,
Yeah.
but like it's a whole totally
It
different
is.
opposite thing,
And that's not even my mom.
So where do you? Okay, but I'm sure you know some people.
Yeah, I mean, you can, you can spot stories that you've heard, maybe in the hood, or stories that you hear people talk, mamang, or maybe somebody talking about their life. I used to be in this marriage. I used to do this. Now you kind of draw inspiration. Okay, if I was that woman, if I would say, okay, first of all, Khadifeli is not, didn't go to school. Khadifeli is just a village girl. Unyetswe because monoto go motlhokomela. O tswa ko ga bone ko motseng o rileng o dula mo motseng o so go ra gore mo she doesn't have family, so if I'm in that state, who am I? Who's my close reference as a woman? And you kind of just find it, bits and pieces from where you think life, the experiences on and you kind of put it together and say, okay, according to the character traits that I've been given from this character, I think this is how I'm going to portray it.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You spoke about therapy. Do you go to therapy, or have you been to therapy?
Once upon a time.
Yeah. Sounds like a long time ago.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And I will tell you what, ne? It I would say it works, but I didn't want to make it a thing for me, so that I'm a person that easily relies on stuff. Like,
I didn't want it to be a coping mechanism.
I didn't want it to be like thing like I cannot live without. If I feel overwhelmed now, there is a need for me to talk to the therapist. And if I need to talk to someone, I've got moms that I can talk to. I've got moms that I know that I can confide in. I've got my mom and even people outside of different generations that I can talk to. And amen. Diary is always my baby.
Oh, you journal?
I journal.
That's dope.
I've been journaling since I was 16.
Oh my God. Is it like a dear diary?
Dear diary. Back then used to be like that because, it was a thing.
Yeah.
Dear diary. Today at school, what. Mara, as time went by, it became more genuine, more intentional. If I don't journal it out, even if I don't keep the journal, I just write it and, go read it again to myself and burn it. Yeah.
I'm just plugging my mom. Me asking you about therapy is just me plugging my mom, guys. Don't forget KGPP sponsors.
Oh, yeah, maybe I should.
Please, man,
visit.
Look, because one of the things I like what you said, like you don't want to be dependent on it.
Yeah.
Like, my mom doesn't like that. Also, she's like, she has like this thing of like, I need just 8 sessions with you.
Yeah.
I just need 8 sessions with you. After that, I'm just gonna give you all the tools.
Now you should handle it.
I agree with you. It shouldn't be like a coping mechanism, but I definitely think we need tools on how to regulate our emotions, because we don't know a lot. Like we don't know how our brains work, how our emotions work.
I was thinking the same thing like the other day, because I was, a friend of mine, was having a thing, the girlfriend, over the phone, and one bond, she's tripping. How do I respond? So I read, and I saw myself so much in that text, and being sober minded like I was like, she's tripping. So in my head I was like,
I've tripped
So
before.
I've been tripping. Wabo. And I said,
But that's accountability. That's
yeah.
dope,
And I was like, being with male friends, my male, whether it's colleagues or work, radio or theater, but being amongst my male acquaintances or friends has made me like a super lover.
Okay.
Because in most cases, the things that I don't know are wrong about myself, I would see it in their girlfriends.
That is crazy.
And from me, I'm like, I'm a girl.
You're tripping. But now when you see that, do you now go back to your nigga and be like, hey,
I
babe,
do.
I was tripping.
Yeah, I do.
I'm sorry.
I do. I mean, he has made it a thing in our relationship to always come back and say, hey, yo, I was tripping. I'm sorry.
That's good.
Throughout the relationship, he's a more sober-minded person than I am, more logic than I am. So he was more aware of himself than I was. There were things that he would say, you do these things and they're good. I think you should do more of that. Or, being aware of, my social anxiety and getting control of it, and some fights in a relationship, they just happen because I was just in my feelings, and when I realized that things are sour, what do? You have to come back and say, you know what, I realized that I was in my feelings. So next time I will be more conscious of it.
I think I'm dating the wrong girls. The girls I date never apologize, bro. I've never
because
seen
we're
a girl
told we
apologize.
shouldn't. Because we're
Like,
taught.
why?
Because we're taught we shouldn't.
That is so crazy.
You can tell
bro.
with our mothers. Our mothers don't apologize to us because they didn't apologize to their husbands. Because a woman doesn't apologize, she will do good. She will do good, and you will just assume that's an apology.
Goodness.
So I think the gender fights that come, sometimes we don't go deeper in. Like, okay, I get it. We want men that take accountability. So you can't expect them to like today get it. It's a process. And if they're not getting it, and if you're not patient enough, then but just know that there's a whole line of them. They're in the process of, changing things, but it's not gonna happen now. As much as with us women, how we are raised that a man should take care of us. Now we get to a point where we are taking care of ourselves. But are they teachings of wives that are taking care of themselves? No.
So now you guys are learning it real time.
Now we have to learn it real time. So why are you putting pressure on us? On both of us as well. Because even these men, they were raised by men that know that a man must provide.
True.
And if a man provides, therefore the woman does this. Now we are here. The woman is doing it already. And this man is doing it already. If they come together, now how are they going to deal with it? We have to figure it out in real time. So
that's so tricky. That's so tricky because there's no like blueprint. We the blueprint now.
There's no blueprint.
That's tricky.
We just have to be kind.
And you mentioned your hubby and just now. He also makes music.
He does. Actually, ke lore la batho. Ka Setswana le ka Sekgowa. Lore ke thobane.
Oh.
Lore is like a lore ke thobane maybe ya ga kgosi or ya ga moshi.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah. Ke lore.
Oh, that's sick. That's actually deep.
Yeah, lore la batho.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope. He makes music, ne?
He does. So Ben making music.
And how does it work? You guys are both creatives. Do you guys clash? Do you tell him the truth if you don't like some of his songs? Does he tell you like, hey man, the performance was kind of pop,
Yeah, he's a very honest man. The part of my work that he is more exposed to was radio, because when I was in Rustenburg, I was doing Mahikeng FM, and we were together that side. So he listened to my show religiously.
You guys did a podcast together, even, right?
Oh yeah, we shot that thing.
That thing was dope, bro.
Hey, yeah, ne. You see the people that are behind the lens. Yeah.
I know.
These ones are problems.
These guys.
These guys are problems,
bro.
You shoot with them, and then they sit six months with your thing. They're like, we
and
didn't.
That was so dope, bro.
Yeah. So
like before these things became a thing, bro. Like you were. But
yeah, anyway, but we'll come back. We'll come back.
Man.
So he's very honest. He's very honest.
He saw your side more, like the radio side.
Yes. Okay. He would be honest about it. He would tell me, today's show was not well prepared. I could tell, no charaga, no tlagalakwa. Try to do this, creative inputs. I credit my hip hop knowledge.
Okay.
He is more into the culture, not into the culture than I am, but he is more well read and more researched and knows a lot about the history than I do. So a lot of the things that I say, or a lot of things I know, it's from him, and when he makes music, he knows that I'll say, nah, it's alien. Alien, icon.
It's not the one. This one is not the one. You're not getting at the hood with this one.
No, icon. I don't think. Baba iratang ke gore maybe ba tshaba go bolela or stuff. The interesting, there's a cool thing that he said over the weekend. We have a project that is out that I hosted that we put out before I die in the hard drive. So it's just music that he made that some released, but some never got released.
Oh man, that's
so sick. It's my favorite songs.
That's sick.
All my favorite songs in one. He's like,
because I was about to ask you what you mean a project. Like, did you curate the project? Or?
I was responsible for ad-libs.
I need to listen to it, okay? I need to listen to it. Okay.
And some of the songs that were recorded, I was pressing record and stuff.
That's sick, bro. That's actually sick. Shout out to you, bro. That's dope.
And then other songs that were done before we met, other songs that I like.
Okay.
And because there's an interview that I did of when he was, they dropped a project with his partner, Authentic. The Lori and Authentic. So they had new music that is out. And I was doing the interview with Mahikeng FM. So, I told you, I did the interview, did the work. So I didn't want to ask them, so how does it feel to make this project? So I just went and asked around about them before I knew him.
Okay. So this is before you guys were dating.
That was before. No, we did the interview while we were dating, but I wanted information before I knew him and before they became a duo, because he used to be in a group called Mopato once upon a time, and then he also, at some point he was a solo artist, and then they were in a duo, and then he went solo again. So I needed music and information before Lori and Authentic. Then I came across this song, Mike Burner.
As you doing research now.
As I was doing my research, I come across this song called Mike Burner. Oh, my nigga was going hard. I was like, what? Hey, what is this? Right?
Oh my God.
And I was like, I'm not going to tell him about this song. I'm just going to drop it in the interview. So I clean it. While we're doing the interview, I dropped the song. He was shocked. He was like, what?
Wait, where did you get this?
Where did you get this? This was like one of my best songs. Like, I love this. I was going hard, yeah. Like, yeah, whoever. So he was like, I actually put the song in the tape because you reminded me of that song and I had forgotten about it. So
It's actually dope. It also shows how passionate you are about your craft, into the radio presenter craft.
I'm an artist. I'm sensitive about my shit.
Yeah.
So I like admiring my design.
Yeah.
Whether I'm producing a show, whether I am just writing, whether I'm just decorating my mother's house.
Just want to,
You know, I want to stand back and be like, this is my design.
You're a Scorpio.
I'm a Scorpio.
Okay.
I was like, this is my design. It makes me, I just love it.
Oh, man. So you said the project before
I die in my hard drive.
It's out right now, right?
It's out.
Yeah.
So the whole point of this is, you know, artists make music a lot.
Keep it in the
and they keep it in the hard drive. And once, you know, next thing you are gone, and that beautiful art that you created never reached the people because there was never a right time to drop. You know what I mean? So in this era of not the right time to drop, just gather them all and just drop them. So before I die in my hard drive.
Shout out to Lore
la batho ka Sekgowa le ka Setswana le ka dipuo tsotlhe tse o di buang.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we do.
But this is not, I'm not interviewing Lore. I'm kidding, bro.
It's the family.
Shout out to him though, There's a joint I heard that he did with Fix.
It's also in the
project.
In the project.
No. That's really dope.
No favors.
Yeah.
No favors. What's that one kinda?
It has like this piano pop, not piano pop, but like it has a, you know, the log drum in it. I was actually shocked because I used to think he was a boom bap rapper. I think I hit you up after I heard it. I used to
he's an artist. He's just he sings, he raps. Yeah.
Now, shout out to him, man. Have you ever tried to rap?
They tried to make me rap, and I said, nah, I don't want to do. I've you know, ever since, because of how I dress, you know,
they want to turn you into a
and you can rap.
Because you're passionate about the game, you know.
Like, nah.
Did you try though? Did you like bust the verse? Yeah, nah.
You know, I'm rating myself here. There are a whole bunch of ciphers that I crushed. Canvas. Because then they didn't know who you were.
Oh no. I mean, I think I once did that.
And then I got the nickname Razor. That's the first time I got the name.
So you're a battle cat rapper, you go to battles and
there are people who know me as well.
I'm sorry if we just exposed you. She's not a battle rapper.
There are people who
so you used to bite, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I was like, these niggas. Like, this girl. Oh my god. You know,
oh my goodness.
Where is she from? No, she's from North West. But
oh my goodness, bro.
That's crazy. I got the nickname Razor.
That's dope, actually. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. I
was a kid. I didn't know better, but I knew I did. And
you were just in love with the culture. You wanted to be
I knew I had to do something.
Yeah. That's crazy. So now we went from you being in your first production being at 20 years old. Where does the love for radio now come from? Because I mean, you did say your sister like basically brainwashed you into it, you know. But now, when is your first radio gig now? Like, how old were you when you did your first?
My first radio gig, I was in Rustenburg
Yeah.
So after the production, the big production I did, the money was really good. So I was like to my mom, I think I've got enough money to cover the first semester. I want to go back to
That's
school.
sick, bro.
So she's like, okay, cool. And I took the money, went to Rustenburg and enrolled go colleging. And then I was in Rustenburg, and then I moved to Mangwe campus, which is in Mokwase. Now, Mokwase, the mall, mall, and there's a radio there.
Okay.
And one time, me and my friends, Kenna, Musa, and Casey, we at the mall, and there are auditions. And my friend was like, let's go. Oh, let's just go. We've got time. Yeah. I was like, nah, I don't wanna. I'll buy you lunch. And then we go in.
So your friend forced you, what's her name?
Musa.
Shout out to Musa.
Yeah. And then brilliant artist as well.
She sings already.
He sings.
Oh, he sings.
Brilliant
Shout
artist.
out to Musa for real.
Brilliant. He raps, sings, and he also draws.
Okay.
Yeah. How we became friends actually. I'm sorry. Let's go back. How we became friends. Narishara Communications. I'm doing tourism or HR. So Narishara Communications. And every time what I say, so I used to be a girl that loves headbands. And headband must match my clothes. So I think he noticed that about me. One time what Lasing Hareta, he gives me a drawing of me with the headband.
That's sick.
And that's how we became friends. Instantly, we became friends. And yeah, so said, audition.
So he forced you, like basically forced you. Shout out to him.
Yeah, so we audition. And then next thing I get the call back. And from getting the call back.
How did you feel about the audition after auditioning? Did you think like, yeah, I'm going to get it? Or were you just like, I don't care because I just did it for my friends?
I mean, I was not invested in it.
Yeah.
But I must tell you something. It was good.
Once that light went on.
Being there was so good because I grew up with radio. My mom loves radio. Radio is what wakes us up every day in the morning.
Your sister wanted to be a radio, not a radio presenter, but a TV presenter.
Yes. So, that rush I got me excited for a second, but I was not invested. And they called me. I was like, what? And get this, the first show they gave me was a drive show.
From the jump, bro. From the jump. Did they even know that
they put me in the jungle? Oh, shout out to everybody Mahikeng FM that were already part of Mahikeng FM. They took us really more journey nicely, be calm, say the lines right. You don't have to rush it. And
remember your first show, bro?
My first show happened on Radio Day, actually.
Oh, that's
it was World Radio Day, the first day I went on air.
That's beautiful.
I was like, if these are not the stars telling me something, then I don't know. But ever since then, I never looked back. I was like, I love this. And my sister was like, yeah, it makes sense. My mom was like, I've been telling you, why aren't you in radio? Right? And then, I did it and I loved it. And I was like, I want to see more. I want to be more. And I want to do more.
So you said Mahikeng FM?
Mahikeng FM. Muruling.
How long were you there for?
I was there for 5 years.
Oh, that's a long time.
That was my entire schooling. After 3 years of school, I stayed there for 2 years. My brother was like, I was supposed to come back home. My brother was like, nah, chill. I'll pay the rent. I'll take care.
Shout out to your big brother, man. Shout out to your big brother.
And you can do that.
And we back.
Yeah.
Forgot where we at.
Radio.
Oh, 2 years. Now your brother.
Now my brother's like, nah. Because now Filoe and Favor, the brand was starting to make sense. So, and he was always helping with the brand.
Yeah.
So he was like, no, stay. Opportunities like these don't come every day.
Yeah.
It's hard to get in radio. So at least they wanna lay like a step forward. Just remain until we figure out how we're gonna do this.
And
So I did. I stayed and I did radio, and MCing gigs were coming up. I was doing this. It was making sense.
Yeah.
It was making sense, and then COVID happened. Yeah, it still made sense. I still remained, and then my partner was like, you know what, let's gave me jobs. Gave me promotional jobs because he was part of this marketing company that would do like promotional campaigns of different brands. So it was our thing. We did that as a family.
really
Bringing in money like that. Now that's where I'm starting like fully be independent. Yeah. And then I got pregnant. I was like, I'm going home.
This is the time for you to go home now.
Yeah.
So now you leave what's this?
Mahikeng FM.
Mahikeng
Yes.
FM, and then you leave Rustenburg,
Yes.
come back home.
Come back home.
Now you give birth to hip hop.
Now I give birth to hip hop.
Why hip hop, bro? Why did you call your son hip hop?
I think it was a no-brainer.
Like also that's on the birth certificate, right? Like hip hop on the birth certificate. Like his ID has hip hop.
Yeah. I mean, he has names that are that. So this is what it. This is us.
Okay.
Ne? It says in the beginning, it was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God.
That's crazy.
In the beginning, it was the Word. What is the Word? Lefo, lentswe. And what's that word? It's hip hop. And what does that word mean? It's the light. Nkanyish. Hip hop.
Oh, that's beautiful, bro.
Yes.
You guys are so poetic. Oh, your nigga's poetic. That's crazy. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy. And now that's your first kid, right?
Yes, sir.
So now, what are some of the challenges that you faced being like a creative mom? Because now, when did you go back to being like back on radio?
Auditions came up at Mahikeng FM. At that time, I was busy with rehearsals. Dibuka tsa bana ba sekolo tsa Setswana. So while I was doing that, auditions came up.
What do you mean rehearsals?
So a friend of mine was like, hey, there's an opening. Yeah, characters from these books that we do. Bana ba sekolo, literature, that's one.
Okay.
So if you are home, you said you're home, can you please pull up, we can help out,
That's actually
and get
dope,
that.
yeah.
So while doing that, auditions to Mahikeng FM come up, and at that time I was still breastfeeding. So my sister is like, auditions why or yeah? I'm like, I don't think so. It's not yeah.
What's that mean?
Mama was like, yeah. So I feed the baby, pump some of my milk for him.
Yeah.
We get like the auditions and go back home. Then they call me on some.
How did you feel after the audition? Did you think, yo, this is my?
I mean,
because Mahikeng FM also coming back home, that was going to be your second gig, and Mahikeng FM, I'm sure you're like, oh, that's kind of big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, even when I was still at Mahikeng FM, Mahikeng FM was just wild.
Yeah,
it was just everywhere, like the branding, the imaging. It's the #1 community radio station. It's very, it's poppy, man. You want to be part of the family.
Yeah.
So I got it. I went in, and you can tell, so many talented people.
Yeah.
And auditions, I don't know, maybe 10 years from now, will I feel the same way? But every audition I go to feels the same. It's nerve-wracking. It feels like it's the first time you do it, because you just want to give them the best part.
Yeah.
So I did my thing. I was confident about it, but still, I knew that we are a lot. So I go home. They call me. They tell me I got it, and they give me the graveyard slot. I was like, what?
That time you just had a baby, bro.
I have never ever in my life done this slot, and I'm a mom. But also, I will tell you this: the challenges that I have or have faced, very small. I didn't even feel the weight
Yeah, that's
because
cool.
first, my mom is very available. Um, my man, so available
And supportive, man. I've
and
seen. Yeah.
supportive. There's a point where he would say, "Now bring the baby over here
Shout out. Yeah.
for a couple of months. It's okay, so that mama can breathe, so that you can breathe
Grind and do your
and
thing.
do
Yeah.
your thing." Usana stress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the weight has. I've never had issues for gig and I don't have a babysitter, or I don't even lahanka chaser unexpectedly. Get le mmerekong ka night and we can knock off at 10 p.m.
Yeah, because
I'm not
schedules
even
are
worried.
crazy, bro. I remember there was one time where I was talking to you when you were doing a graveyard shift and you still had to go do auditions.
Yes.
And I'm like, not even audition, rehearsals.
Yes.
And I'm like, bro.
So I get chaser for I take like 2 hours nap and then get to hug. I say then yeah, the rehearsals come back maybe a couple 4 and then
You
get
still have to be a mom,
Yeah.
bro. Like, oh my goodness.
My mom is amazing. I don't want to lie. My mom and my big sister and my man, super, super, super amazing. I don't feel the weight at all.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful.
Yeah, at all.
Now, what type of music does your kid like? You name him hip hop, bro. Tell me he likes hip hop.
I mean, he loves it because he's been hearing hip hop all his life.
That's hilarious.
He's been hearing hip hop since he was cooking in the belly. But the first song that he liked,
Really liked,
yeah, it's a, I don't know if it's piano or what, or a guitar step.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
That's the first song that
he's gonna be a piano head.
Yeah, and then he or rather the peanuts it's a bolo. Some niggas baba tombolo
that's so dope, bro. Bring him over here. Let me coach the nigga, bro. Bring him over here.
So I would hear him sing like a Makadzi song.
Oh my goodness.
And I'd be like, but nigga, the name is hip hop, you know what I mean? Say something.
He's gonna be a compo artist called hip hop.
God, say something. But as much as I named my kid hip hop, I'm not saying that I want him to be a particular way. I will support him in every way, and I'm not saying I'm not going to influence him into hip hop.
He's
of course,
do his
I
own
will.
Thing,
He will do his own thing, but I will definitely influence him on some. But you know. But you know the truth, though.
You know the truth.
What do you mean? In this house,
it's in your
we
name,
listen
dog.
to hip hop.
It's in the name, bro.
In this house, it's hip hop and hip hop alone. I'm kidding, but
oh man, that's crazy.
The influence will be there, the drive will be there, steering him. But I just want him to know that he can be anything that he wants, and he shouldn't even apologize or find some kind of justification as to why he wants to do that, how he wants to do it, as long as he is responsible and he knows that if he fucks up, he'll be able to get up. You know what I mean?
Resilience, yeah.
So
now here's the thing though. You said you're a socially awkward kid growing up. I mean, I'm sure you're still socially awkward now.
Very much.
How are you gonna try and like not give that on to your kid? Like, how are you gonna?
Hey man, I don't know if this comes with giving birth superpowers, but for some reason, you know, I can also, maybe because I'm a good actress, I do that for him. I'm socially available, and also his father. No, he's with his dad, and the things that he knows now and like, what he's on about, I'm like, that's why they need both of us. That's why they need both of us. He's more of a dude. You know, I'm such a dude person or woman and mom, but I was not dude enough to be a dude.
True, bro.
He needed that from his dad. He needed that from his dad, and on a full-time basis. not Khorwa Mochakela or anything because of the distance, right? On a full-time basis. Now living together, they've got this routine that they do as niggas. I'm so jealous.
No, you had your time. You had your time, bro.
They got this language that they, as dudes.
Oh my.
I'm like, but you're my boy though. What do you mean?
Oh man.
You're my boy. But I love it for him.
Is hip hop gonna get a subgenre anytime soon? Like, is there gonna be like a?
I can I not answer this because I cannot even answer this in my home as a wife to be.
You see, I'm gonna put pressure on her, bro. Subgenre niya, dog.
I told him if he can get me Astro Boots,
okay,
I'll think about it.
Oh man, we're gonna try and organize that, bro. We're gonna try and organize that. We'll try that.
I told him he can get me pink Astro Boots, I'll think about it.
Oh my goodness. So wait, now you get the call. Now you doing the graveyard shift. Bro, like you just came from like you doing 5 years. You were on the drive time show, like the
I was like
drive,
party.
like, you know.
I was doing afternoon drive. I was doing party shows. I was doing hip hop shows.
Like a graveyard shift.
Now I have to do graveyard shift.
Like,
what is graveyard?
How do you even prepare for a show like that? Like, are people listening? What, like?
That's but after doing it, I feel like if I had a choice,
that's what you'd go back to.
That's what I would do for the rest of my radio life.
Okay.
The graveyard shift is amazing.
Yeah.
It's very free. It's liberating. I'm somebody that is very vocal about things that people don't want to talk about. Yeah. I said sex education is key.
Yeah, I remember.
And there, by the graveyard shift, I had all the freedom to express myself in that manner. Sex education is key.
Your mom now, bro. She's hearing
you.
What is she saying, bro?
Okay, now this one is very funny. I remember I was teaching about self-pleasure.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I was teaching about, and I'm not saying I was talking about it. I was
teaching. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So I come back home, and she says, because she was listening. They listened to my show, and I come back home. And then she's like, "Hey, Mabo," I'm like, "Ma."
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I'm like, nah, Mama, give you a script.
Give you a script.
Oh, how far no so I dismiss her. When I wake up, she doesn't let it go.
Like, nah, bro, that was too real. That was too real.
Because there's a part where I say it's good, because now I'm giving you a scenario. It's like, listen, you want to do it in a safe space where you feel comfortable, maybe like in your room, you lock yourself there. Yeah. She's like,
is that why you locked your room?
No, she's like, oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
And she says this laughing.
Oh my God.
Script, she would just throw in the punches there. Such things. Like,
oh man, that is crazy. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Now they're like, Filoe.
Tough. Tough.
I know.
But I mean, I'm sure they eventually understand. They like,
eventually they understand. It's a job. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think she'd be like, oh, Adlala, we
they know. No. She knows.
Well,
She knows.
But I love it. I loved the graveyard, and also the freedom it gave me. Like I had the rest of the day for myself. So
but now
I did
also
more.
your timeline now is shifted, bro.
It
Like
did.
how
Ke robala ka 5, ke tsoga ka 8,
oh man.
ka 4:30, ke a tlhapa ka 6 I must be in bed.
Oh my goodness.
When people are having a good time on a
so wait,
Sunday.
you used to sleep at like 6, like in the evening.
Yeah, so that I can wake up at 11.
Yeah, okay.
And get ready for 12 to 4 a.m.
Bro, that's such a weird schedule.
It was wild, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Also, you know a lot of secrets in the village because you're up at that time. I saw I saw that car.
I know that car.
I saw that car.
It's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm kidding. Now
she's not. Now, like, have you had any bad experiences in radio where, like, I asked Nomuke this one time, have you ever, like, maybe forgot to switch on the mic or switched it on when you were not supposed to switch it on? Say the word you were not supposed to say on radio, you know?
I've had nightmares of, you know me, most. I mean, at some point I'm not censored. Yeah. I say fuck a lot. And you would think I would say that on air, but I had nightmares of saying it on air. And I really hope this is not going to get me into trouble. And I swear, my bosses, it happened one time and one time only.
That post.
It happened one time and one time only. It's never going to happen again. Okay. I think, this was, maybe, the first one.
Yeah.
This one, I said, let me just go for a quick blunt.
Oh,
I was at Mahikeng FM at the time.
Damn, bro.
I was like, let me go for a quick blunt. That was the worst mistake I've ever did. Came back.
I
was like the aircon. I couldn't believe it, what was going on. Luckily, it was like at night. It's a party show, so I played a mix so that I can come back to myself. But this one here, I was from a gig. I did a show. Already transport was waiting for me for a performance. We drove to, I think it was Rustenburg. We drove for a performance, came back. It was already late. So I went straight to work because it was like 11. Came back. See, I never had like proper sleep. I'm tired as fuck. Go to work. I do the show. There was a point where I woke up. I opened my eyes. I was like, right?
Bro.
And then I switch off the mic. I play a song. I call my mom because I know she's listening.
Yeah, what did I say?
Mom,
bro.
She's like, no, why? No, man. The headphones I can so I drop a phone. And then that's at the point where I was like, nah, I can't do this. I can't do this.
Damn.
Because what if a serious mistake happens, right?
Yeah.
So I went in, I was very new. So I went in, told, my immediate boss. I was like, hey, I've got this thing. I do performances during the day. Is it possible if I take days off? It's like, no, you are allowed. You just fill in a form, or you'll be away, and then you come back. And I do encourage you to do that because I give a total miracle.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, thank God. He's like, why?
So you were sleeping, and it's crazy that you didn't say, because when you sleep talk, you could just ramble.
I could ramble anything, and you know what? Also, I was like, the work is programmed us so much so that I can do this in my sleep.
That's another thing. Literally.
I was like, girl, you're so good at this. You do it in your sleep. Literally.
That's crazy. That's actually dope, though. That's really dope, man. That's really dope. So now, because I think we gotta wrap it up.
Yeah.
Before we wrap it up, though, we spoke about the earlier guys, man, Bo Crespo, Bo Clemente. Back then, could you make a top 5 for me of the rappers that you thought were really hot back then? Bonibu Crespo Element. If you still remember them.
Oof.
Yeah.
Muff Dog.
Shout out to Muff Dog.
Nutcase.
Shout out to Nutcase.
Khoto.
KG.
Element.
Okay. He was nice actually.
Yeah, I would put him there. I don't want Element, Noti, and Crespo in the list.
Okay.
Because I've got my reasons. I mean, I love them, and they made music omonate, but you know, they are a given.
Okay. For me, you wanna plug some people else?
Yeah. For me, it was a given. But Kendo, man.
I never actually got to hear his music, and I saw many people loved him.
Kendo was. He used to do the battle raps. He used to do the ciphers.
Okay.
And Dreadlord. There's a cat, not a part of Vatse. He's from Rustenburg. I didn't know that he was from Rustenburg because I thought Vatse was all Mahikeng.
Yeah.
You know, only to find out actually it was just a big movement.
Very big. They were huge, those guys.
They were big. So yeah, I think I've got 5. Do I have 5?
Yeah. I lost count, but you said Nutcase, KG, King Dope,
Muff
Dog,
and
the guy from Batse.
Yeah, Dreadlord. Yeah, he has a tattoo of a skull, a hand skull,
holding
choking him.
Oh, that's sick.
Sick. As a kid, I thought that was just crazy. What? Yo, yeah, but yeah.
And right now, I don't know if you tapped into.
Man, kitty cat.
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
Kitty cat.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, kitty cat was. Yeah, but I mean, OG Khalalite. With his Joe man.
That's
so
crazy.
Let's put it there as well.
Yeah. What about now, like the people that you're listening to now? Because you're one of the few people in MEF that really champion the us. Yeah.
Ooh, Santi Lala.
I was actually having a conversation with somebody about that guy yesterday. This girl loves this guy so much. Here's my thing, man. I'm not hating. I feel like I'm a hater because this guy DM'd my girl, right?
Oh, Santi.
Bro, stop DMing my girl, bro.
Santi is friends with the Said Boys. Said Boys. Is it Said Boys Entertainment? It's Said Boys.
I saw you had interviewing them or something.
Yeah. Co-founded by Flame Shizzle from Zirust. The dude was responsible for an event near Mahikeng. It was a dope. It was a dope.
Moria Wamaniga.
Yeah, it was a dope. It was a dope.
Bro.
El Presidente, Flame Shizzle. Santilala has a song Just Call Me Teasy.
Yeah.
One of the guys from Set Boy.
Here's my thing about Santi though. Like I was telling this girl, right?
And he's from Zirust as well.
Yeah, that's really dope. I like that.
I thought he was from Pretoria.
My little cousins tell me about him when I'm that side.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you should make beats for him.
Your girl.
He's got beats. But look, so my thing is, I think he's nice, right?
Yeah.
But he doesn't rhyme. Guys, Santi, that guy doesn't rhyme.
But he
just
flows
says
well.
Very swaggy. Like he just says
but isn't it that the creative way of saying it? I mean, Are don't call me Santi Lampite Mr. Motabane.
I don't know. I think
what's that other line, Ari? Born lover boy, but forced to touch the kilani.
Okay. That was nice. That was nice.
Smooth,
that's probably the first time he ever rhymed, though. Like, but I'm not hating. He's actually really I like his come up. He's
very comic-y as well. He's very comic, and I think one thing when I first saw him, I was like, Is that Ketch's cousin?
No. Ketch's cousin, no. We actually have a picture together. It was very funny. No.
I mean, when I saw him, I mean, he's very anime. Like he's.
It's not his cousin. It's catching his mouth.
Santi talk.
We have to sort this out, bro. We have to sort this out.
Because now I don't know. Yeah.
But so it's Santi, Lala, and
okay. Wait.
you,
Lore Labato.
oh, you gonna plug your nigga?
Lore Labato.
You gonna plug your nigga?
Best rapper, dead or alive, now, always and forever. We don't even have to debate about that. We don't even have to put them in the list because what list? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So now this is the list.
Yeah.
In no particular order. Ne? Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in order for you.
Yeah. Proper essay.
Okay. Shout out to Papa. Yeah.
Kinda cool.
Wait, what does Kinda Cool do? Like
Kinda raps. Kinda makes music.
Okay.
Kinda is a performer.
Shout out.
Amazing. He does this thing. Obana what Basotho are doing with their music as rap. Yeah,
He does that with
the
Tswana.
niche. He does that Kaswana.
Now you need to plug me, bro. You need to plug me.
His performances, Dinale, the dancer sets, or
That's beautiful.
because
That's beautiful.
fundamentals Sahare get assets.
Nah. You gotta
know,
plug me. You gotta
yeah.
plug me.
So all right, Usanti.
Lore.
No, Lore's not
it's
in
on
the list.
What list?
Yeah. Yo, 5 in yan dog. Because
Because you
now
said Tseho, Proper, Kinda Cool.
Ish,
You
one
haven't
is like a
mentioned
two.
Streets.
One
You haven't mentioned
I think
Streets.
we list streets. I think we got A1.
A1. Oh my
I think we got.
God.
I think we got correction.
Correction beats. Oh my God. Also, we got
huge.
catch. Lord, oh my God.
I think we got huge. Guys, you can't give me a top 5.
Yeah.
But
I like
there's
the
a
fact that
Han
you kept in
Aisha, Teddy T's Ray Buffett.
Teddy Tessere, she's really dope.
Ooh.
Very dope. I like her.
Teddy is a beautiful artist.
Yeah.
She can do dance hall. She can do like
She
rap.
does anything.
Oh,
she
she
can even sing.
sings,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, she's really
Ish.
dope.
My goodness, I cannot have a top 5.
Okay, that's true. Yeah.
I cannot have a top 5.
I'm sorry for putting you on the spot with
Yeah.
that one. Yeah.
There is a Han Aisha. I don't know.
She's from Mav.
Zirist as well.
Okay.
I don't know. She sings. She raps.
Okay.
And there is another one, Kim. I saw she released a, I don't know, was it a single or was it just a freestyle? Kim Black, she calls herself. I love her, Han. I love that girl so much. Fashion sense on 100. Guys, there's so many people that locally I love and root for. Yeah. Well, ATI should be on the list.
Rest in peace. Rest in
Yeah.
peace. Yeah.
For obvious reasons.
It was really dope. Vati put me on his music.
Yeah.
Very, very dope guy. He jumped on
Guys,
every beat.
streets. I don't understand. Guys, streets is Lomanyaning. Streets is Mahikeng.
Yeah.
Streets is.
He's the chosen one. For me, he's the chosen one. He's the chosen one. He's the chosen one, bro. He's the chosen one.
Strata is strata. You can't. There's no like. It's in the name.
Yeah.
It's in the name, bro.
Nah. He's definitely the chosen one. I heard some of his new up and coming music. I'm really excited. His manager doesn't skip a chance to tell me that, yo, bro, Streets is out of here. Streets is out of here. So nah. I love Streets, man. I
love the homie.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's looking good.
Yeah.
If we can just certify the movement and just keep going.
Before I let you go, bro, you just came back off tour.
Yeah.
when are you going on tour again, or like is there any up and coming shows that you're doing that people need to check you out on?
Because these ones mostly is for the kids.
Okay.
We do for the kids.
So we can check that out. And
you can. I mean, if I'm in your location, you can pop by. And come through. We've done Momabana before. The tour that we're doing like Bokhanyesa, Vryburg, Kulmani, Kimberley, Rustenburg. And literature. So the kids are reading the books, and I'm just giving them the picture.
That's it. So now also on radio, Mahikeng FM, they can catch you on Mahikeng FM.
Mahikeng FM, I'm on air every Saturday and Sunday. Saturday between 3 and 6, 967 Unplugged. And we do Sunday. I'm a Sunday girly soothing lunch. You know,
you gotta do our voiceovers. I think you're gonna start doing our voiceovers. Catching up with
it's soulful R&B music I do on a Sunday, between 12 and 3. Generally I'm just at the office doing, you know, social media and digital.
And
imaging.
They should book you, bro. They should book you.
Oh yeah, I'm an MC as well. Book me, guys. Should I?
Yeah.
I'm doing one Lokota Indigenous Dance and Music Festival.
Oh, when is that?
It's been around 27th of September.
Okay.
Lonely Park Multipurpose Center.
Okay.
I'm doing that. So yeah, you can book me as your MC or as your voiceover artist.
Yes.
As a facilitator as well. That's what I do. Filoe Fair, we say it 3 times. It's for the mind, body, and soul. It's a triple fiddy.
Oh, there's a thing you used to do, like a tag that you have. Is that the tag?
Yeah, fere.
Yes.
We say it 3 times. It is for the mind, body, and soul.
I love that. I love that. One thing I forgot to ask you also, bro. How do you keep your energy high, bro? Like, how do you keep your soul, you know, filled up so that, you know, you don't drain people's energy, you know, so that when you go on air, you know, you're still giving them the high energy, you know?
I would say the usual. I think if it's not the usual, well, I grew up in a very religious family. Every morning, before we sleep, we pray. So that has always been my thing. So as I grow older, meditation. So I meditate so that, you know, keep my spirits pure. That's what I do. I just meditate. I pray. That's it.
Now, for some of the Meftown kids out there who are trying to do what you're trying to do, bro, or even do it on even a bigger scale, what kind of advice can you give them? You know, or what?
Dog, stay in school.
Yeah.
School will give you all the tools that you want.
Skill sets.
You also know that your vision is limited when you go to school. When you get to school, you will understand what the vision should be broad. Or you know what I mean? There are many ways to get to the goal. And
many ways to get to the goal.
There are many ways to get to the goal. And how are you going to know the many ways is to be in the institution. You know, the institution that gives you all the tools and the skills. Whether you are doing corporate, whether you're doing agriculture, creative, whatever, there are people that does it better. There are people who've been doing it, and the way that you know, it's not the only way. So stay in school, bro.
That's bars, bro.
Stay in school.
That's bars,
don't just stay in school. And school will give you a lot of things that the streets are not going to give you. You know, like varsity. Varsity will give you an eye to the entire world, and or maybe college or whatever institution that you at, you will be exposed to so much. So just stay in school, man. Bro. Stay in school and keep reading. Even if you are not in school, just keep reading about it. Find out, do your research, and know the people that never made it. What was the reason? And know that everyone is special. There's no exception. Everybody is special, so don't think you are the special one or you are the chosen one. We are all chosen. We wouldn't be here if we were not chosen. So we all chosen. Don't think the world owes you something because you're special. You're only special to yourself.
Yeah, man, that was beautiful, bro. That was beautiful. Thank you so much.
I shook myself with that one as well.
I shook myself.
I was like, wait, what?
Oh man, thank you.
Or what? But I don't know.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I've been dying to do this,
bro. Like we need a part 2 because like as I'm wrapping it up, I'm like, yo, I didn't ask about this. I didn't ask about this.
We've been talking about this
bro.
for some
and I'm glad you were
time.
patient. patient enough.
Because I understand.
I think you one of the most understanding people. Like, because I have so many ideas to do. Every time I hit you up and then I panic. You're like,
Yeah.
why are you deleting that? Like. So I really appreciate you, man. I really. Do
I get it, man.
And keep doing what you're doing.
Like
man.
you said, you be in the background for so long. Now you become an observer, so you understand the dynamics. And when you are receiving it, once you are the third person, you are able to say, no, man, you know what, let me kind of do it better for someone else, because I was also in that position and I know how it feels.
Yeah.
So for somebody who gets it, I might as well just show up and say I get it.
And that does a lot, bro. It really does a lot.
Does.
So I really appreciate that, man. So thank you so much.
That's what's up.
All the best with
Thank you,
radio, acting, hip hop.
Hip hop forever, mother to hip hop.
Shout out to hip hop, man. Shout out to hip hop. Thank you again. So I'm trying to do this new thing.
Okay.
Oh no, like.
Oh.
And then we like. one more time.
Okay,
The third time is gonna be the lucky charm. I swear. And we're like, we'll get it.
But I'm always good. I thought we were gonna snap.
And that's it, guys.
That's a cool handshake.
Now we'll come up with a dope one. I think the snapping one is the one.
Maybe.
Thank you so much, man. And guys, that's it, guys. We out. We don't have an intro. We don't have an outro. Thank you so much.